Okay, this is just an update as to what I've been doing on the rebuild here. This is the B18 C1 that I'm rebuilding. So I've got a lot of the stuff out. Just got to remove the rods, the piston, the crank, but I'm not going to be able to do this, I don't think, until I get the right bolts for the motor stand, because it's a bit of a pain in the ass the way it is right now. It's sitting on a piece of wood on top of the stand, and that's pretty ghetto. So yeah, I've just been removing a lot of the stuff from the block, and I think I gotta get a couple more tools to do the job properly, but it's coming along nicely. And so let's take a look at the other crap that I've bought so far. So we've got the ARP head studs and the main studs as well. And flywheel bolts, pressure plate bolts, just a pretty cheap fuel pressure regulator, and I don't know, maybe it won't catch on fire, hope not. And then a full seal kit for the block, and I think it's got the valve seals as well, and some other seals for the head. Might as well do. I mean, the head's in pretty good shape, but it's probably been sitting for a while now, so might as well replace all the seals. Got a Gates timing belt, and I think some of this other crap you've already seen. It's the 9-pound flywheel. Motor mounts are at the bottom there. What I'm doing for the clutch is I've taken the slave cylinder, and there's the reservoir for the master, and I think the master is hidden somewhere in here. Yes, there it is. I'm going to be using it's the Hasport CMA system, and what it does is it converts the essentially the cable clutch to hydraulic. Instead of using just a lever on the new transmission, it's actually the cable for the clutch hooks up into this gizmo that uses that activates the hydraulic part of the clutch. So I won't have any problem with breaking the clutch pedal or anything like that on the CRX, because that is a job I would not be doing. I scrapped a 1990 Civic hatch the other day, and because it had its clutch pedal broken. You know, typically once that happens on these vehicles, that's it. Unless you're going to spend all day ripping apart your entire dash and getting all of that removed just to remove the pedal assembly. You know, I don't think so. So yeah, that hopefully that stops the pedal from breaking, because it's obviously I'm running a stiffer clutch on there. And this is also, let's show you this that I got. This is called the Valve Master. It resembles an oddly shaped dildo, but it is actually a tool for replacing the valve seals without going mad. It actually pretty much does all the work for you, and I'll have a video on using that. I'm going to do the valve seals on the D16 that I've got in the CRX right now, because they're worn out and it's going to be a while before I get the B18 installed. So I'll just do a quick video of that whenever I receive the seals in the mail, and then I'm also going to be using it to do the seals on the B18 head, obviously. And I think that is pretty much it for all the crap that I've got sitting in here. Cool. Thanks for watching. I'm also going to show you this I picked up from the junkyard for $10. It's the hood scoop off of a 300 ZX Turbo. Now, the reason I decided to buy that is I used to run one of those on a really old Honda of mine. I was, I don't know, a bit of a ricer and trying to make a custom intake for it, but I never actually did. Now, after I'm putting the B18 in the CRX, I might just slap on a hood scoop for shits and giggles again, but you know, obviously I'm not going to do it until I figure out how I can get the air through it properly and not just do something stupid like put a cone filter underneath it, you know. I can probably figure out something a little better than that. If not, I'll just keep it for a future project or whatever.